Trying to reach out to a judge. Stand by.
So have you gotten a chance to get a hold of a publisher for your book?
Nah, I was kidnapping Michael Simone.
Well, do you see where the problem lies there?
Just telling you, knock it down to no kidnapping. I plead guilty. We all walk away from these.
I can't do that.
Shit, I didn't even get charges for the first time I kidnapped him today.
Yes, you did. You didn't get any kidnapping charge because he didn't want you to get kidnapping charged. And then you kidnapped him again, so you can't be surprised that he wants that this time.
Yeah, he's my friend, though.
Well, why are you kidnapping your friend? Why don't you just hit him up to hang out?
He's a powerful man, and I think I can leverage him.
Well, I'm still back to the why don't you just try to buy slacks and a fridge and a bicycle?
Working is too fucking hard. Come on, get with the time.
Yeah, listen, the amount of money you're spending on fines, you could have already bought all of that shit.
That ain't true.
That is true.
That ain't true. Where am I
That
gonna
is
get, Where am
true.
I gonna get a nice fridge for cheap?
A nice fridge for cheap? There's a lot of bitches that have fridges that are nice that they sell on their like yard, you know, like a lawn sale.
Hell no, I don't want no used fridge.
What? You're okay, but you want Bjorn's used fridge. So what's the difference?
I want my fridge, or well, Bjorn's fridge has got a backpack strap on it, and you can just walk around town with it.
Okay, so
Am I gonna get one of those?
well, do you think that you could carry a fridge on your backpack? Like on your back?
Of course I can.
You really think you could? You could be
Yeah, I
hunched
do.
over
You see
just
me ride
like
that-
you can be
see
hunched
me
like
ride that
me.
bicycle?
You can
see
be
me ride
hunched
that
over like me.
bicycle?
You're gonna be quasi damn moto.
You see that bicycle riding I did?
I did.
I went fucking X Games
I
back
watched.
then.
You
Ain't
did.
no
You did.
I can't. There ain't no reason I can't go X Games.
You
with
don't
fridge
skip
on my
leg
back.
day. I saw, but your back, you might turn into fucking quasi though. No joke.
My neck, my back.
My pussy and my crack.
Yeah. All of the above. It's all gonna be refrigerated.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Have you ever tried you tried Amazon or something? You try to order a backpack fridge?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Well, maybe you can look into ordering one of those instead of kidnapping your friend to leverage for those. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna kidnap Jenny next.
I don't think you should do that.
Why would you kidnap Jenny?
I'm gonna kidnap Jenny Hall
But why?
because she told me she was an auditor.
For the police. What
Yeah.
what does that have to do with you, sir?
I'm
Like
gonna
respectfully,
make her
just
audit
curious.
flop out of existence.
Are you fucking kidding me? What is your grudge against me? Do you hear this?
I will fucking do this.
Do you hear
shit.
this?
I did hear him. He is personally.
What the
attacking you
hell
now.
did
He's
I
gonna-
do to
make it-
you?
I'm gonna
Is
make
it-
What did you?
I'm gonna make
This is-
him audit flop out of existence.
This
What
is-
did you do
this
6
is-
years ago?
Not shit. Actually,
Oh,
dickhead,
something
what
had to happen.
what did I do 6 years ago?
What
I saw-
happened?
Well, I saw him and Ziggy just driving one day, and I said, "Fuck you."
Mm-hmm. Was that when you tried to
gotta
do a
read-
drive-by on me on a motorcycle and you tried to swipe me on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
you
that
remember?
shit. I
But
remember
I
that
need a
shit.
gun so I can start doing drive-bys again.
You try and do a drive-by on me with something in your hand like that, it's not gonna be good for you.
Don't make me go get my fucking gun, Flop.
You have a gun?
Hell yeah, everybody's got a fucking gun on the south side. What do you mean?
Permission to go through your property?
Fuck you. You ain't getting no permission to go through my property.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where are you living at in the south side, dickhead?
Shit. I'm not giving you too much information. I know my
Why
rights, and
not?
I know I can say shit like that, and you can't raid me unless you got your goddamn unless you can articulate 100% for sure. And I ain't got no violent charges with the gun. So you know what, Flop?
Uh-huh. Listen, I asked for permission. I wasn't asking much else besides that.
You could permission
I
this.
don't want to permission that.
permission
I'm a
this.
married man. You get your hand
Damn.
away from that shit.
Oh
Disgusting.
my god.
Dickhead, stop!
I hang out with your husband more than you do.
I
Holy
fucking
shit.
that's
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah.
that's a
rock
true
and roll.
that is a true and fucked up statement. I want you to know that. That is fucked up.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Bet your ass I'll change that, motherfucker.
It's okay, because I'm gonna take your mustache where I stashed it on that bridge and put it on and kiss
You motherfucker. You mean the mustache you lost? Fucking
Did I?
disintegrated. When he tried, Pinzone tried to take it off to wear it, and it fucking disintegrated. It just fell into a million little pieces.
Oh, was it in my pockets the whole time, Flap?
Mm-hmm. I'm just letting you know too. We're gonna give this 10
no,
minutes.
there was a mustache in his pocket, so I just didn't take it.
You fucking what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. There's only a beard.
Oh, dang, that's funny. He got you good. He got you good. I believed him too. He got you
You should have rolled
good.
with that. You should
He
have rolled
got
with
you
that.
good.
That's fucked up.
That was pretty funny.
It's pretty fucked up.
I'm gonna find that mustache. I'm gonna stand outside your guys' house with a sign that says free rides.
What the fuck?
Damn.
You're just gonna lay in the driveway and just hold a fucking sign?
I'm gonna sweep his butthole with it.
Ew, you couldn't even say that with a straight
what?
face.
What do you think? You're some kind of a fucking human Swiffer, you bitch?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. Jesus. Dickhead, you were... Has anything changed in all these years? Did you ever quit the crack?
I never did crack. What are you talking about?
Liar.
Nah, I only shot heroin when I went to war with the Rooster's Rest.
Oh. Jesus. Did you win the war?
Yeah, we did. We murdered, shit, you know that whole fucking Sanguine Isle shit? Obviously, I was the goddamn catalyst for that. You know that?
Were you really?
Yeah, it all started because I wanted to do a drive-by on the Rooster's Rest.
You know what? This is some old ass news shit. I'm down to hear a story while we wait.
I was hanging out with my brother one day and Kyle Pred, and they say, "Hey, what do you like to do, dickhead?" I said, "Drive-bys." They said, "Okay, what do you want to do a drive-by on?" I said, "The Rooster's Rest." So we went up there with Larry, Kyle Pred, myself, Forehead, and we shot that motherfucker up. And next thing we know, Mr. Lang blew up the Lucky Plucker. So then it was full-on war. So then we got helicopters and RPGs, and we started shooting that shit up. It turns out like
Hey, by the way, we did get you a bench.
Jaeger ended up like I think he like made it so Mr. Lang couldn't make no more rocket launchers or some shit and got mad. I don't really know that part of the whole thing. But then I think somebody snitched the cops and then everybody went to the island and then boom, it kicked off.
Right. I mean, it's probably a believable story. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't fucking go to be blunt with you.
It's pretty cool. I made somebody blow up 17 EMS with the rocket launcher.
What the fuck? What is this? Dickhead, what is this tweet? You're gonna sell my fucking mustache? Jesus Christ. Somebody want to get him in cuffs? We're gonna get him down to the fucking courthouse. We're gonna go second floor. We got a judge waiting.
War crimes ever before Brian Knight did.
Is that
Alright.
is that a flex
Turn
or a
on D.
brag?
Both.
What the fuck?
What do we get for witnesses?
If we have most of, I mean, maybe Michael Simone, unless we have his victim statement. We'll try.
We have
Shouldn't be in there.
Knight that took his victim statement.
Okay.
I don't have Simone's number. If one of you can get in contact with him to, so the actual victim is on scene,
I gotcha.
Right.
We may not need him, to be honest. We'll see.
Will I have to be up on the stand?
We'll see. Were you witness for what happened that led up to the kidnapping?
No, he already kidnapped him at that point, and I was just
Okay.
trailing until more units arrived.
Gotcha.
I mean, we can call Shaban.
We'll talk down at the courthouse.
when that episode came. I was in a
Oh.
hotel. I was in a hotel in Atlanta playing World of Warcraft when that thing dropped.
The fuck was that? Damn, get this thing out of first gear. Jesus Christ.
It's not in first gear.
I know, it is just fucking, oh my God, this car is dog shit. All right, let me go find out which. They said second floor. Is that the small one or is that the big
Small
one?
man. That's
Okay.
the second floor.
Is that the second floor?
Yes, we're on the first floor right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The first floor is the ground floor. The second floor.
Sorry,
is the-
Decker. Some of us don't spend a lot of time at this place.
Better not be Crane. I fucking hate that motherfucker.
Gatsby.
Oh, really? Gatsby. I love her. She great.
Yeah, she's great.
I have the run pass. I'm gonna use it. You guys ready for a bench trial? This should be good. Where's Decker?
We need 77s up for Brassie. Monkey Mask Man is here.
Do you have any in the city to back up on 60? Correction 165.
160's en route. I'm on Sonora Freeway. I'll be a minute. I'm on Vespucci Boulevard right now. I have no visual anymore. It sounds like they are in a car. Going westbound
No
Vespucci.
more. I don't play video games.
Hello, Your Honor.
Maybe some God of War. He's tinkling. I need water. I'm gonna go to. I'll be back.
At this point,
Okay.
our VCB. We were not in a vehicle. We're still talking to the individuals.
Hey, will you guys? Hey, Your Honorable Gatsby. I just need a few minutes.
Yeah,
I just need a
I'm
few
food.
minutes here. Can somebody call Michael Simone as my witness?
As your witness? Yes, yes, can
You know
do.
you guys are reversed, right?
I don't know what that means.
I know what that means. Dickhead, could you put your dick away for a second? I gotta move you over. Just don't. Yeah, just. Ugh, God, Jesus Christ. Just gonna move these cuffs over. Gonna move you over to the other table, so we can stand in your piss puddle. Oh, okay. All right. That's a power play. That was good. We'll just stand in the piss puddle.
I have to go take a quick run because I am deaf. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
He requested Michael Simone as his witness.
I got bad news.
Hmm.
We just lost Decker.
What? Why?
I feel like his power just went out.
No. No. No.
Hey, dickhead, I hope you're fucking happy.
No. No.
We'll be fine.
I'm just saying no until it becomes real, you know? No.
No, he's got a mustache. Said he was coming here, but could be wrong.
Definitely him.
Okay.
The right angle, the right facial features, yeah.
Do I call Siobhan here then? She was a witness to the kidnapping. And then if he can call Simone.
I'll call someone if you want to call Siobhan. Ask her if she'd be willing to be a witness on the stand.
Hey, Mr. Vaughn, this is Officer Bayweather with
I am still
LSPD.
deaf.
I was wondering. Hi, doing okay? We are currently in almost starting a bench trial for Dickhead, that kidnapped Michael Simone. Yes. Oh.
Does she have Michael's number by chance? I don't have Michael's number.
She's with him right
okay,
now.
perfect.
Right.
I mean, I can see a resemblance, but I don't.
Yes, the judge I think was seeing some shit. So yes, we'll be here.
Well, no, I definitely
We're gonna be
see a
on the second
resemblance.
floor.
No, I know.
Hi, Alice.
All right.
I have a question. I know you're about the bench, but what is the consensus of? I'm just looking for kind of your opinion. Do we treat like kidnappings of like government employees as 78s? Is that like the go-to?
If a judge got kidnapped, I would call for 78s.
Okay, so the deputy mayor 78s. So essentially,
I would
government employee.
Yeah, I would call it any government employee. If it was an EMS, I'd call 78s. Right? We have 14
Right.
alphas. I would say deputy mayor is a 78s call.
Okay, I'm just curious on if we're going to like. That's normally what happens, right? Like, obviously, there's a lot of people, and I'm just like starting to think about it. Like, do we treat this as 78s? Like, and then do we continue to pursue as 78s, or do we think we should have people break off? Or what is your thought process at that point?
Ask that again. Sorry. I apologize.
You're okay. Give me a sec.
What's going on, Greg? We're about to go to bench trial with Dickhead. This fucking guy.
Sorry, trying to multitask here. Yeah, so do we then okay, so it's 78s. Do we like de-escalate it to like do we de-escalate it to like when you kind of like assess the scene or what? What do you think?
As long as we have enough units that are prioritizing, absolutely. I think we should have units breaking off of other calls.
Okay.
It was kind of a hard situation. Is somebody bringing up concern because the 13 alpha went off while the deputy mayor situation was going on?
I'm thinking about it because I think okay, so Brian expressed to me that
Michael Simone?
he was a little bit
They're on their way here.
kind of had like
Hey,
a
Honorable Judge
situation.
Gatsby, good to see you.
I'm just talking to you here. I'm here.
Shit, now I can't hear Gatsby.
Hello.
Good evening, Your Honor.
How are you doing, dickhead? Can you hear me now?
He just some
Yeah, I
concern
can.
about.
How
I don't
are
know
you?
what happened in the situation. I
Doing
think that it
good.
was just
How
like a
about
whole
you?
bunch of like. Honestly, I think
I've
it was a
been better.
situation
I've
with a
just
bunch
been
of
assaulted
annoying
by
fucking
Flap
people.
Dugong all night long.
Yeah, somebody was like robbing a Fleeca. I guess, or something.
That sounds horrible.
And then they had like
he's
officers
got
on
animosity
scene,
against me because his
and it
husband
was
don't
like a
like him
hostage
anymore.
situation. But then like they
You
had
having
like
problems at home with Siggy Flop?
civilians like walking in and out of the bank during
Give me
the
one more
scene.
1 second, Your Honor.
Yeah, see, he
Oh,
avoiding the
You're
question,
go
Your
ahead.
Honor.
You can answer. Go ahead. This is priority.
Noticing that.
I think we had enough. I think as long as the only units that didn't break off of the dickhead situation were the 3 bicycle units.
Right.
So
No.
Hmm.
My handle what her question is first.
Okay.
And it will continue.
All right. I'm sorry. What was that, Your Honor?
Are you having problems at home with Siggy?
No, not what people may construe or believe. But you know, I'm not gonna lie and say that things are perfect. You know,
No relationship is ever perfect.
you're right. It's a terrible time sometimes, Your Honor.
I hope whatever you're going through, you get through it on the other side stronger for it.
I'll tell you what, if unrelated to this case, dickhead's demands follow through, he's gonna try and interfere with my problems and just create fucking more.
Why are you trying to conflict this judge, Flap?
I'm not conflicting the judge. This has nothing to do with this bench.
Why are you trying to talk about things that have to do with this before the trial even starts? Do you see what I got to deal with down in the cells, Your Honor? This is a disgrace.
Your Honor, what I'm describing is from an incident that happened earlier, unrelated to this bench trial.
Really? So that incident ain't gonna come up at all?
No, but we're not in session, so I'm gonna speak my truth.
So he don't even know he's conflicting you, Your Honor.
For the record, I do not believe at any point. Actually, you know what? You're right. I'll just bite my tongue on this. I'll bring it up during trial. Oof.
We already brought it up now.
Yeah.
Is the report ready?
I believe it is. We're waiting on 2 witnesses. We're waiting on, I believe, Siobhan Fitzpatrick. Or I'm sorry, Siobhan, oh my gosh.
Thoroughbred.
Thank you. And Michael Simone. But I do believe the report is done. I can get
3681?
It's going to be 3681.
All right, then I will share it with the courtroom.
Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this feature yet. I heard this was really cool.
It is incredibly cool. If you look on the right-hand side, under shared reports, you'll be able to see the report, dickhead.
Does that mean I get the evidence every time and I can't call for a mistrial?
Correct.
God damn it.
Our IT guy went ahead and showed us how goated he is again so that you get the report direct on your MDT that is there in front of you. And you can see everything that is in the report as it is written and submitted.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna do this just to remind myself. Evading, resisting, kidnapping a government employee, brandishing non-firearm.
I wonder who sent in the second 911 call photo. I wonder. Screaming at their top of their lungs on the photo in the report.
Do you have any food? I'm so hungry.
I just ate the last bit of my food. I'm so sorry.
There are vending machines on the 3rd floor in the
I got some
room.
food. You need... Oh no, I don't got any food.
3rd floor? Alright, I'll try to find them.
Wait, why is he so? Wait, why is Flops's mustache for sale?
I don't know. I think you'd have to ask him.
Why is your mustache for sale?
Long story. Hi. How you doing?
Do you still have your
Doing all right.
mustache?
How are you?
No. My big bushy mustache is gone.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have the nice goatee that includes a mustache. That's something.
I'm probably gonna have to clean that up too. I just don't like it. It's patchy.
Hmm.
I didn't mean. You called me in the middle of a chase and then you called me during this. I apologize.
No, no, no. I realized you were busy. We're here to watch the bench trial. We're not here to bother you.
Okay. We did lose our one officer who was supposed to be here, unfortunately, but it's okay.
Oh God, that's so bad. The before and after photos.
Oh yeah, I had to include those.
That's so messed up. Rest in peace, whatever the mustache's name was.
It was just.
Flop, do you want to get this underway while we wait for your witnesses, or do you want to wait and come back after the tsunami? Because this rate, 15 minutes to get through minimum 3 testimonies.
I'm in try right now.
Oh shit! You gonna be around after storm?
Probably for bench.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. We'll talk later.
All right. Bye bye. Sorry. Xavier was calling me. I didn't know if he was involved with this or not, but this is definitely gonna go past storm. It's up to you, Your Honor, if it would be easier to wait or if you want to proceed.
Dickhead, it's your time.
Oh, actually,
and your trial.
We're here.
Actually, Your Honor, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, hey Michael.
Yeah.
You know if the weather's coming soon or is it coming in an hour? Your Honor, I do believe daylight savings was yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's in 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Then we're fine to get going.
Maybe.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out the hard way if it's in 14 minutes.
Just so you're aware, you were summoned by Michael. You were summoned by Dickhead, Siobhan.
Okay.
We called you as a witness just for the incident that occurred at the courthouse.
Yep.
So.
Yep. No
Today
problem.
is March 11th, 2024. The time is 1:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is a bench trial for
no,
Cockington Webster.
Wait, I
Mr.
have the
Webster,
cigarettes you gave me.
today you are standing accused of the following charges. Please enter a plea of guilty or not guilty as I read them off. 1 count evading. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
1 count resisting arrest.
Not guilty.
1 count kidnapping of a government employee.
Not guilty.
1 count brandishing a non-firearm.
Not guilty.
Okay, for the record, you are pleading not guilty to all charges, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Everybody who will be testifying, please raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you the beautiful God who gave us shared reports, NNS?
I do.
I don't know. I kind of like don't fuck with that guy. If I'm gonna be 100, I don't think Michael Simone and I really like that guy.
Well, he gave me shared reports for bench trial, so you're going to fuck with him today.
Yes, Your Honor. I do.
I do, Your Honor.
Can I add my swearing in to be our Mormon American Messiah, Joseph Smith?
NNS and Joseph Smith, very well.
Okay, thank you. So I swear and affirm.
The hell, Joseph Smith?
She's Mormon for the next
a
28
Mormon
days.
Irish lady?
For the next
Mormon
28 days.
By court order.
All right.
Your Honor, this has put my life in danger, by the way. Gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
Flop.
We'll talk about this after.
Okay, sorry.
Whoa.
Flop. Your first witness, please.
I'm gonna be calling myself.
All right. Step forward and give us what you have.
All right. Yeah. There I was. Let me know when you're ready, Your Honor.
You're good to go.
All right. I am already. I believe my statement's already in the report, but I'll kind of just sort of give it a rundown. So there I was on the MRPD roof having a conversation. There was a 911 that went out regarding somebody at the court or the city hall being kidnapped. I was then informed that I was being called on radio shortly after for demands for my mustache. My beautiful, luscious, gorgeous, never before seen as perfect of a mustache as mine mustache.
Not the porn stash.
To be shaven off as a means of saving a man's life, specifically the deputy mayor's life. So there I was looking in the mirror, staring at my beautiful, gorgeous 10 out of 10 face in the mirror. Thought about kissing it because I thought it would be a perfect time.
Your Honor, objection. Mustache not in evidence.
Is the mustache not in evidence?
Your Honor, I could explain. I could explain why the mustache. Well, if it's specifically not in evidence, there is a before and after photo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing the before and after. There's evidence of a mustache existing at one point.
Your Honor, may I take your attention to Twitter post number 2 as well?
Okay, so there is talk of the mustache in evidence.
I can get to in my statement. I will explain the mustache.
Your Honor, objection. Testimony of a lame person. Flap Dugong is lame as hell.
Your Honor, could I have
I'm going to over the not in evidence on the mustache. I will table the lame person and make judgment on that by the end of his testimony.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Your Honor.
God damn it.
Go ahead, Flop.
So there I was in the. God damn it! I'm under oath, Your Honor, right?
Very much so.
Damn it. Okay. There I was in the bathroom with a razor in my hand, looking in the mirror. I turned the razor on, and I told Officer Duncan Fenwell to look away because I didn't want to bring up the point that my mustache is fake and not real. I had to rip off the mustache off my face, but I tried to play it off as a real mustache because I didn't want anyone to know. I was terrified. So I took the mustache off, turned off the razor, drove to Capitol where the deputy mayor was being held, where I then asked the suspect if I was free to approach. I then approached with the mustache and I handed it over. I then stepped back. Shortly after, I believe it was Captain Slacks who began to approach, who I believe grabbed the deputy mayor. Once the handoff happened, I believe the suspect, Mr. Webster, was tackled. He then got onto a bicycle and proceeded to flee the scene, where multiple officers chased him for several minutes. I made an attempt to get a bicycle, which I did. I then drove. Sorry, I didn't drive. I rode my ass to chase the suspect for several minutes. We then had a separate prioritized incident come up where officers had to break off and go. We attempted to pursue for a couple more minutes before we lost visual. We then decided that that other incident would have been more of a priority at the time. So we had to break off, go to that scene. And I'm going to say roughly between 10 and 15 minutes later, we spotted Mr. Webster again. I don't believe he was hitting the gritty. He was dancing, though, beside what we were trying to do was a traffic stop. I prioritized him over the traffic stop, gave him verbal warnings to stop the bike, so he did. Got off the bike, he grabbed his junk and said, "Stop this," or something to the regard of "stop this." And then got back on the bike and fled for only about a minute or two before he fell off his bike. I then commandeered his ride to avoid him getting back on it, where he was then tackled and then apprehended. And for the mustache part, while he was in our custody, we attempted to remove the mustache. Upon removing the mustache had fallen apart and unfortunately sprinkled to 1,000 little fake hairs all over the scene where we could not gather all the hair follicles off the ground. He was then brought down to the cells where processing then began. He was Mirandized on scene and asked if he needed medical. And now we are led here. Me, losing my hair, mustacheless. It's a bad time, Your Honor.
Sounds horrible. The objection for opinion of a lame person is sustained. However, the testimony stays on record.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next time, maybe don't cheap out on your fake mustache and it won't disintegrate. Prosecution, any follow-up questions?
That's you, blonde lady over there.
When you arrived on scene, what did you...
Make sure you're yelling.
When you arrived on scene, what did you witness the suspect, Cockington Webster, doing to the deputy mayor?
He was holding a wrench. Well, first, actually, that's a lie. He was holding him over his shoulder, making demands. At the time of the transaction, he then pulled out his wrench and was holding him with the wrench.
No further questions.
That was actually a really good question. Oh my God, that was clutch.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that Flop Dugong just admitted to lying in court. Okay, Flop. How long you been an officer for?
In this department or in total?
In total.
Been an LEO for, I'd say, probably 4 years at this point. Three to 4 years.
Are you are you a senior in your department?
I am a senior.
Is it common practice to steal poor old men's bicycles?
Is it common practice?
Yeah.
You attempted to get back on the bike in an attempt to take the tool away from the person. Yes. I would not say it was stealing,
So what you're saying is a officer of Los Santos, that one crime permits is another crime.
I don't believe it was a crime. I was trying to deter.
What is the definition of theft according to the Los Santos, what would that be? Law enforcement?
Penal code.
Penal code. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, would I have permission to check the penal code?
Go for it.
May I read this out to the courts?
By all means.
Bear with me. There are multiple different counts of theft. Do you mind specifying which one?
Just the lowest count, you know.
Okay, that would be petty theft, misdemeanor. Steals property in the value of less than $1,000 from another person.
Would you say there's a difference between commandeering and thieving?
Considering you were in the act of a crime, I would consider stopping you from getting back on the bike completely reasonable grounds to take the bike away from you.
To steal the bike?
I would not call that stealing.
Was it your property?
It was not my property.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you for your testimony, Flop. You may step down and call your next witness.
All right. I'm going to be calling Bayweather to the stand.
Oh, yeah, you can.
All right, Officer Weather, when you're ready.
Yep.
Wizard, thanks for the 26 months. I appreciate
just finishing
you.
up with processing someone at MRPD when I heard over radio that, be advised latest 911 calls in regards to the deputy.
Happy 26-month resub. Hope you have been well also with
I
streaming.
was the first on scene when
Things have been good. Things have been great.
Came up to
One of my
me
favorite streamers.
and,
Keep up being your brother. Thank you, Wizard. I
pointed
appreciate
me
you.
into the direction of, hey, look there. Like there he is. There's the deputy mayor. I look over behind me. I see Cockington Webster carrying and kidnapping the deputy mayor all the way from the courthouse. I called for backup. I pursued him until we were on the cross of the Capitol and Popular Bridge, where I got more backup and we eventually stopped. He was first carrying him, then he got off the bicycle, was then holding the deputy mayor up, with a wrench. And my captain's Slacks was making negotiations. After negotiations were made for Slacks to take off his pants and be in his underwear and
is that why?
for Flop's mustache, we got the deputy mayor to safety, and a pursuit ensued. The individual evaded from police using the bicycle. We continued following him until until I actually had to break off as the captain went down. And
his real name is Cockington
after
Webster.
that,
Yeah.
there was another situation where I was in charge of primarily taking care of the captain. So I was no longer there for any other part of the chase.
All right, Flop, do you have any follow-up questions?
What vehicle was Mr. Webster? Your Honor, I do believe on his profile it is stated that he is known as Dr. Dickhead. Would I have permission to call him Dickhead for the remainder of this trial?
Yep.
What vehicle was Dickhead using to kidnap the deputy mayor?
A yellow bicycle.
Was Dickhead seen at any other point?
Objection, leading.
Your Honor,
He didn't even finish his question, Dickhead.
Yeah, but you know what? Come on, Your Honor. You know this. I told you, poor Flop is a layman. He don't even know that the fucking first 3 words makes that a leading question. Tell me I'm wrong, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I can rephrase the question.
Good, because Dickhead is probably more right than not.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I know he's right.
apologize.
I
I'll
realized when
let
I
him.
said it. To clarify for the court, you were on scene of the negotiation?
Yes.
Did you witness Dickhead holding any weapons in his hand?
Yes, he was holding up the deputy mayor with a wrench.
No more questions, Your Honor.
All right, Dickhead, cross-examination.
How you doing, the officer? What's your name?
I'm doing okay. It's Bayweather. Officer Bayweather.
Bayweather, like Baywatch plus happy weather?
Like the Mayweather dogs, but...
Oh, Mayweather, like Florida.
Yeah, but with a B.
Oh, Bayweather.
Yeah, it is B-A... what? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long you been with the department for?
I've been with the department for 19 days now.
Okay.
In total, in my career, I've been an officer for 3 years.
Have you ever met me before?
In 2 hours prior, where you kidnapped him previously. And I was on the pursuit of that.
Is there a
Yes.
report for that?
Yes, there is. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The deputy mayor decided to not press charges in good faith.
Those facts aren't in evidence. Actually, I just opened the scope. It don't even matter. Go ahead with your objection.
I called the objection prior.
He did call the objection prior, and I am capable of striking testimony from the record.
Relevance? The charges he's receiving today are not.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
And my rebuttal would be in the evidence that was submitted to me. There is a reference to me getting the Ego Act. If something similar happens to this again, I just wanted to point out, now that the scope is open, I was never arrested for kidnapping Michael Simone in the past.
Oh, right. I will note that on court record for your mental well-being.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I don't know how my phone's ringing. Must be my... Anyway,
continue, please.
Oh, was it overruled, sustained?
I'm actually going to sustain it, but note your concerns for court record.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. You notice Flop Dugong have a bias towards me at all today?
Objection relevance?
I say it's very relevant. I mean, you know, you got a failing marriage, your husband hates you, he hits me up on the reg.
Your Honor.
You stole my bicycle.
Your Honor, my relation with Ziggy Bugs has nothing to do with the charges Mr. Webster's receiving today. Outside the fact he did claim in a previous incident he was going to choke down on his dick like a gobstopper.
That is inappropriate to say in front of Ms. Gatsby. I do want to let the on record, Your Honor, I would just like to say that I do hang out with his husband more than he hangs out with him.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay.
It's fucked up, Your Honor.
It is fucked up.
Damn, that's on the record.
And
Yeah,
not
I'm
relevant
going-
at all to his charges.
I'm going to overrule it just to keep it on the record.
Fuck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Dude, this is what moment where I want to twat.
Okay, yeah, I got no further questions.
All right. Thank you for your time, Officer Weather.
I said that was a moment where I want to twat something.
No, I heard
Flop,
you. I
are the two witnesses your witnesses or are they dickhead's witnesses?
Siobhan's gonna be our witness.
All right. Siobhan, if you can step forward.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you going to ask her for a narrative or will you be asking her questions?
I'll probably be asking her for a narrative.
All right. In that case, when you are comfortable and ready, Siobhan, please provide us with your narrative.
Michael and Judge Callow and myself were meeting at
I'm
City
sorry,
Hall.
Judge. Which judge?
I'm sorry, Hallow.
Okay.
Sorry, their names were always I confuse them because they rhyme. Yeah, Hallow. We were all downstairs in City Hall next to the by the ATM. And we were meeting because Michael was adopting someone. He's a father now, by the way. So
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
yeah. So he was adopting somebody, and we were in the middle of getting all the adoption stuff finalized when a man showed up behind Michael with a wrench and said, "I'm kidnapping." Pretty much, I don't know exactly what he said, but he pretty much said, "I'm kidnapping you." And then he said the state did him dirty 6.5 years ago when they took his fridge. And then and then Judge Hallow was like, "Can I just finish billing him, please, so we can get this adoption stuff finalized?" And he very kindly did a seed and allowed him to in fact finish the billing process. And then he also allowed Michael to hand his gun to me so that he didn't have any guns on him. And then he took him away and said something along the, "We're gonna get on the bicycle," and then took him away. And then I immediately called 911. Which I believe is featured in the evidence.
If you have any questions as well, feel free to ask.
All right.
That is where my story ends.
All right. Follow-up questions, Flop?
Give me just a second, Your Honor.
Take your time.
Do you have any direct questions regarding to what she stated?
Do you feel like he was taking against his will? For the kidnapping that he was so arguing about?
One sec.
Learning a lot from this case.
I only have one question.
Okay.
Did Dickhead state where he was taking Michael Simone?
Objection, Your Honor. A lame person is leading once again.
Your Honor, rebuttal?
What's your rebuttal?
Siobhan was witness on scene to the kidnapping.
Still don't mean you can lead. Lame person.
Damn.
It's true. However, it's just a yes or no question that she is more than capable of answering no to. Actually, rereading it, no, it is leading.
For my own understanding, could I ask how it's leading? I'm not challenging it. I'm just curious so I can learn.
You're asking if she heard him say a very specific phrase without asking if she heard anything first or knowing if she heard anything.
So, Flop, let me educate you. A leading objection is usually
I'm not-
made when an opposing
Your Honor, I
counsel is
asked you
asking
for this.
leading questions during direct examination. Remember, leading questions are usually prohibited with some exceptions during direct examination. The leading objection prevents this so the witnesses are actually testifying and not the counsel.
Your Honor, can I ask a side
He's
question?
right. Sure.
Can I request Dickhead gets his bar license after this trial by chance?
I don't want it.
I think he would be a
Handbook
great
by
reform
Sean
criminal.
Patrick.
I do believe he has a violent felony on his record, and that's what precluded him from getting his bar.
God damn it, Dickhead! Clean up your record.
Hell no.
In that case, I have no questions. Babe, do you have any questions?
No, I think the other one would be leading as well.
All right, all good. No questions.
All right, Dickhead, cross-examination.
How you doing today, Miss Mormon Thoroughbred?
I'm great. Thank you for recognizing my newfound Mormon faith. I appreciate it.
My man's got the
What are you
cheat
most
sheet up.
scared of
I'm
now?
trying to find the cheat sheet.
Vingo Dan.
You know, if I say his name 3 times, he's gonna come in that door. Vingo Dan.
Objection,
Vingo
relevance.
Dan.
Dickhead, for the sake of my
Objection,
hearing, can you
badgering the
please
witness.
Yeah, I won't say it again. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'm just waiting for him to say it.
Anyway, back to the. I wasn't really listening. I was just mesmerized by her beauty. I got no questions for her.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Am I done?
You're done. You go where you feel safe.
I'm going next to Michael.
All right, is that it for your witnesses, Flop?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have anything you want to point to in the report before you rest?
Specifically the standby. The 2 twatter posts and evidence, and my before and after photos of my mustache.
Can I recall Flop Dugong for 2 questions, Yana?
Yes, you may.
Okay, Flop, would you approach the judge?
All right, we're handing it over to the defense. First witness being Flop Dugong.
Flop, what is the legal definition of resisting arrest?
Your Honor.
Per the penal code. Per the penal code. Would you give me permission, Your Honor, to read out the exact wording on the charge?
Go for it.
As soon as I get my MDT working. Resisting arrest. Flees from a police officer to avoid being apprehended, detained, or arrested while on foot or a passenger in a vehicle.
Okay, and then also, can you read me the definition for evading as well?
Your Honor, could I reference again?
Go for it.
Thank you. Misdemeanor evading. Flees from a police officer in a vehicle to avoid being apprehended, detained, or arrested.
Okay, just to confirm, that says in a vehicle, correct?
Stop to abide by traffic laws on a bicycle.
I'm not. That's not what. Objection, Your Honor. He's being argumentative.
Given the hostile nature between prosecution and defense, I think I'm going to allow it.
Okay. Again, that says in a vehicle.
No. I would argue you were in a vehicle.
Objection, Your Honor. Non-responsive.
Happy though.
Flop, yes or no, does it say in a vehicle?
It does say in a vehicle, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Dickhead, we had this conversation probably almost 6 years ago about vehicles.
I know. I'm going to do it again, though.
Dickhead!
Hey, what if we ran that back again, Your
God
Honor?
damn it.
Run it back as much as you want. I'm not sure it's actually going to change my answer.
I'm still going to try. Shit, it don't hurt.
Try as much as you'd like. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate you, this time in law. Which I also found out, you know, we ain't got no Bill of Rights. We got a Bill of Privileges.
Yep.
Am I
Okay,
good to... Oops, sorry.
No further questions for the lame person.
Motherfucker. God damn it.
Technically, Weather is allowed to cross-examine if she has questions.
Hey, babe, do you have any questions for me? No, I'm not lame.
It's on the record.
Remind me, is that on the record, Your Honor?
Yep, the objection was sustained.
That's how I know you lame. You don't even listen to the Honorable Judge Gatsby.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, Flop, you're good to step down. Your next witness, Dickhead.
Yeah, Michael Simone.
All right, Mr. Simone, please step forward. And will you be requesting a narrative, or will you be
I'm just
asking
gonna ask him
questions?
something.
All right, go for it.
How you doing today, Mr. Simone?
I'm good. Just chilling.
Yes, that's good. That's good. What you have for dinner?
What's happening?
Whataburger.
So I just
Objection relevant. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to hear this. Never mind. I retract my objection.
Dickhead over there.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. How's your house doing right now? You know, the place you stay at night.
What, up north in Polito?
Apparently had to do some
Yeah, I guess you could say it's in Polito.
We're talking about. Are you
Be a
talking
real
about the house?
shame if your bed went missing.
Dickhead, are you threatening his
Hell, no, I would never threaten him. He a fucking whatever he is. He's a good friend. Okay, so let me roll it back. You don't want no cold water splashed on you in the middle of the night, do you?
No.
I would prefer not.
I don't know how to ask
Your Honor, back during the witness, maybe.
I think he's trying to get to Simone's kinks, and I'm kind of concerned.
Nah, he's Danish, Your Honor.
I already testified, yeah.
Oh, right. There's no sexuality there. Okay, continue.
They did not recall me.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I have a question.
I'm not flop. I feel like we should be, you know.
So if
What
I
the fuck?
Oh my God! It just got fucking.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
I didn't say you were lame. Just said.
Okay, yeah.
Moving on.
It was inferred.
But
not having sex is lame.
I think him calling. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, you know, I'm sorry. I'm getting derailed here. I apologize, Your Honor. How's it not going, Mrs. Simone?
It's going all right. Nothing too special, other than 2 times, you know.
Do you have any problem with anybody in the police force?
Objection relevance.
I do.
I'm going to allow it.
Okay.
There's this Swedish prick that I dislike. That's about it.
Why is that?
He's unprofessional to a very big degree.
Does he have bias against you?
I believe so.
Do you believe bias? Again, if I may, Your Honor, can I ask him for his professional opinion on something?
Here we go.
Seeing that he's the deputy mayor and sits on the council.
Sure.
Do you believe there's bias in the police department?
Do I believe there's a bias in the police department?
Yeah, you know.
I do.
I mean, yeah. And would you say that because I spend time with another man's husband, there'd be some kind of there's a possibility there could be
objection,
some bias?
Your Honor.
Dickhead, bias is in human nature. Everyone inherently has a bias. I don't think there's an institutionalized PD bias against you because you give
Then why they trying
Siggy
to
better
hit me
than
with
flop.
the ego act, Your Honor? This is the first time I've been even come to court for the ego act, and they're trying to lock me up forever again.
A, they're not hitting you with the ego act at this point in time. B, they're trying because it's something new and shiny they want to play with.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
They're trying to hit. Hold on. The ego act. I didn't press charges the first time around.
No further questions.
It's the new thing that we got rid
Okay.
of with the Rust case. It's the new Rust Act.
Flop, cross.
How would you rate Whataburger on a scale of 1 to 10? And can you agree it's shit?
We don't need that poor shit. Tell him.
I don't know. It wasn't the greatest I've had. It was like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Was this your first time having Whataburger?
No, it's the second time.
Would you say the second time was worse than the first time?
No, the first time was worse than the second.
Why is that?
Because I think the Texas toast is the better than what I had last time.
Hey, do you have any actual questions? I don't for this individual.
I don't know how to word them without getting an objection.
I mean, just go ahead and ask it if it's you're good.
Right.
Your Honor, just 1 second.
Okay.
What's the question that you have?
There's